I've been running Google Ads for the past decade, and I have seen my fair share of bad quality headlines as I've been researching on my phone and researching on my computer for different things that repelled me from wanting to even click on ads or become leads for specific businesses. But on the flip side, I've also seen my fair share of really good quality headlines that have inspired me to want to do my own testing. And over this past 10-year career of me in Google Ads, running pay-per-click marketing campaigns, I can tell you from experience and from managing a lot of different campaigns in multiple different service-based industries, what type of headlines actually perform well and what you should be testing on your ads right now. So here is what I have for you. The first one's an offer. Offer here would be it's some type of introductory price or some type of special discount, something that's going to get users in the door to at least be interested. And then from there, once they call you or your team, then it would be your responsibility to either upsell or share more about the offer, but at least you're getting the people to call you. So what I love about offers, it's a way to put out something to attract new customers and get them to call you. Right here, I have a really great example. Orange County Steam Masters, they have a whole house deep carpet cleaning special for $99. Now that seems like it's a great deal. I mean, especially if your house is like more than 5,000 square feet. But the reality of it is there's probably some fine print, and you're probably going to find out what that is when you actually call this business. So think about what type of introductory offer you would like to give to your potential clients. And if you're not the type of business that is willing to give out offers, then you could probably glean from the other types of headlines that I'm willing to share here. The next one is upfront pricing. This is a really great way to deter people that cannot afford the price of the services that you have to offer. So in this example, we have Brainy Advisors. They offer bookkeeping for small businesses, and they start at just $125 per month. Now, if you couldn't afford anything, in that range, or then you're probably not going to even click on it. You're probably going to be scared, and you're probably just going to keep scrolling. But if you can afford that, then you might then click on the ad and want to learn more. So this is a great way to pre-qualify users, because then you're telling people, hey, this is my starting price. If you're not interested, don't click, just go away. And they won't click if the pricing is too high for them. And if it's within their price range, they want to learn more, then they'll click on it and then they'll learn more. So this is a great way to pre-qualify users and get better quality clicks and better quality leads. Another type of headline that I've seen work really well, depending on the type of business, is dynamic keyword insertion. So what exactly is dynamic keyword insertion? This is essentially you having a type of ad or a type of keyword in your ad group. And when you have dynamic keyword insertion that matches with that specific dynamic keyword, then the user's ad will show the keyword that triggered that search. So let's say you typed in on Google hair restoration, and then the keyword that matched was hair restoration. Well, then the user's ad could say hair restoration or effective hair restoration if that was the keyword that triggered the ad. So this is great because it relates to what the user is typing in on Google. In that the keyword that they type in matches to the keyword in your account that triggers the ad that will appear with that specific keyword in the Google ad account. So this helps with relevancy, but I've also seen it where sometimes it can backfire, but it really just depends on the type of business that you're in. Location insertion. Location insertion is somewhat similar to dynamic keyword insertion, but it will take the location of the specific user and serve it in the specific ad copy. So when you're using location insertion in Google Ads, I already have a video on location insertion. I'll drop that in the description below, and I'm also going to be working on a video related to dynamic keyword insertion that I'm going to be either dropping below very soon if it doesn't come out until after this video. But location insertion will pick up the user's location and it will show the user's location in the ad. If you have the location insertion modifier, it will just pick up the user's location and serve it. So this makes it look more relevant to the user. If I'm in Long Beach and I see that there is a co-working space in Long Beach that says co-working space Long Beach, I'm going to be more inclined to click on that because they already know my location and it's close by. The next type of headline that I've seen work really well would be awards won, or statistics. What do I mean by that? If you won some type of industry leading award, or there's some type of statistic related to the services that you offer. Maybe it could be like right here, this law firm, over $200 million recovered, helped over 3,000 clients, 99% success rate. Like stuff with numbers is what really gravitates people on Google Ads. So you want to look into putting together stats or awards or something that's going to allow you to stand out against your competitors. And this is a really great way to do so. The next would be question-based. So within Google Ads, you can ask questions in the headlines. So this is a great way to get people to pay attention. Have a dog bite injury? Okay, well, we're here. We can help you. So question-based is a great way to get people in, to be curious based off of the questions that you ask. I'd probably only put one question per headline. I wouldn't put multiple questions all throughout the 15 potential headlines that you could use, but definitely worth trying and testing. The next would be benefit focused. So what type of benefit does your service actually provide to users? Are you a bookkeeping company that can help save your clients 10 hours plus a month? Are you a orthodontist that offers braces without uncomfortable wires? That is something to mention and definitely something that will allow you to set yourself apart from competitors on the search engine results page. The next is social proof. Trusted by over X amount of patients, trusted by X amount of customers. This kind of ties into stats, statistics that I mentioned, but it could also be related to mentioning specific testimonials or quotes that your own customers or clients have said about you. So we could say something like, client Jamie saved over $5,000 by using our bookkeeping services. I mean, you can get really creative with what you say, and that does take up quite a bit of space. That's probably why you don't see many people quoting their clients or customers in their headlines, because you only have 30 characters, but that is another very valid way to get people's attention in headlines on Google Ads. The next is a call to action. I think that a call to action is necessary in every single headline. It's really, and what I mean by every single headline is every RSA ad should have some type of call to action in it. It doesn't necessarily have to be in every headline, but it should be in every RSA, responsive search ad. So what's a call to action? A call to action is telling the user what to do next. A lot of people don't realize that they need to be told. A lot of advertisers don't realize that they need to tell their people that are looking at their ads what the next step is. And in this example of Toyota, AutoNation Toyota of Cerritos, They want users to request an online quote. That is the call to action. So what is the next step that you want a user to take in order to become a lead or to get more information from you? And the last thing that I have for you for headlines is emotional appeal. Humans have feelings, and we need to feel some type of emotion, especially, I think, in any type of business. There has to be some type of emotional appeal that can be mentioned, and different words that could be put together in order to capture different people and tug at people's emotions and empathy. I think I couldn't find the best example here, but Art of Dentistry, the Institute, Get Your Best Smile with Us. I think I typed in like cosmetic dentistry to get this, but I would have loved to see something along the lines of, you don't have to hide your smile anymore, or don't be ashamed to smile. We'll make you always want to smile. Those are very strong words that can get people to want to take the next action, especially if you're tugging at their pain points. I think there's not enough advertisers that are using an emotional appeal approach with their headlines. And that's why there's so many ads out there that look like AI slop. Because yes, I'm totally cool with using AI to help write ads, but AI completely misses if you don't prompt it the right type of prompt. It's just so generic. So definitely use emotional appeal in your ads to agitate the user's pain points and get them to take the next action that you want them to take. And with that, that's all I have for you for this video on the top headlines that you could be testing on your Google Ads lead generation marketing campaigns. If you need a Google Ads consultation, an audit, managed services, or you're spending at least $2,000 a month on advertising and would like some assistance, feel free to check out the link in the description below, and I'd be more than happy to have a discussion with you. Take care, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. I post videos every week about Google Ads, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.